Okay, so I thought I'd just make a quick video. First of all, say hello, welcome to Maths. And secondly, just to talk to you a bit about bar charts and how they're slightly different to the pictograms of what we looked at last lesson. So the first thing of note about bar charts is the title and the importance of the title. Because the title, this part here, explains to us exactly what the bar chart's showing us and what data it's showing us. So here the question is, what is the favourite flavour ice cream in year 4? So this bar chart is designed to show us if we'd asked all the children in year 4 what their favourite flavour of ice cream was, then this bar chart shows us all that data in one simple place. The next thing that we need to talk about bar charts is how they're constructed. So they've got two axes, and what we call the axis is the lines that run across this part here, that's the horizontal axis, and this line here, which is the vertical axis. Vertical means to go up and down, horizontal to means go across. The first one that we want to look at is the vertical axis here. The vertical axis shows us how much of the data, the value of the data that we're looking at. So we can see that the vanilla flavour ice cream here had 12 votes. If that vertical axis wasn't there, then we wouldn't know that data at all. It'd just be random rectangles. The second one we want to look at is the horizontal axis along the bottom here. Now that shows us the different groups of data that we're looking at. In this case, it's the different flavours of ice cream. Here, so we can see we've got vanilla, strawberry, chocolate, mint, and toffee. Again, without them, the data would make no sense. It'd just be different coloured rectangles. So a bar chart is made up of those two axes down there. Now the important part is in the pictograms we had a key. So if the data was quite a large amount of data that you couldn't fit on a simple pictogram, then we had a key to show that one picture represented more. So we have the apple that represented 8 apples. In a bar chart you don't have a key. But what you do have is your vertical axis up here doesn't always go up in steps of 1. So for example, if we had 50 people vote for vanilla, then that would be a very large bar chart. So instead of having a very large bar chart, what we would do instead is we'd go up in steps of 2, or maybe steps of 5, or maybe steps of 10. So instead of this being 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, it might go 0, 5, 10, 15, 20, which is really useful when you are finding data about a large group of people. It might be that we ask the whole school what their favourite flavour ice cream is, or maybe we even ask the whole of Barton what their favourite flavour ice cream is. If the data is that big, then we'd need a different vertical axis with different values on to be able to collate all that data together. Now for the example here, I've got 5 categories along the horizontal axis. However, that could change. It could be 3, it could just be 2, could be 10, could be 20. So all bar charts look slightly different to one another. Now every bar chart will, once it's filled in, will have these rectangles to represent the data collected for that topic. Each bar is usually a different colour, just so it becomes really neat and really tidy to be able to see the differences between the different categories. Okay. In the next slide, I'm going to show you some variations of bar charts. So some bar charts look different to other ones, just so you've got the experience of seeing how they are slightly different. So when you come to the questions, you don't get too confused when the bar chart looks different to the one that we've discussed